In this video, we're going to go over the moving average convergence divergence indicator, or MACD for short. It is a good trend following momentum indicator. We're going to go over how to calculate it and then go over a strategy that I find successful when using MACD. The MACD is comprised of two lines. The first line being the MACD line, which is calculated by subtracting the 26-day exponential moving average, or EMA for short, by the 12-day EMA. If you don't know what an EMA is, I will provide a link in the description of this video to another one of my videos explaining the EMA. The second line is the MACD signal line, which is a 9-day EMA of the MACD line. So for this example, we're going to be looking at the MACD for the S&P 500. Here is our MACD lines. The yellow one is the MACD signal line, and the blue line is the MACD line. We're going to calculate each point in the line for December the 14th. We're going to begin by calculating December the 14th on the MACD line. To do this, we're going to need the 26-day EMA and the 12-day EMA. The 26-day EMA is this dark blue line here, and the 12-day EMA is this light blue line here. If you'll remember, we'll get this point by subtracting the 12-day EMA for December the 14th by the 26-day EMA for December the 14th. So let's begin by calculating the 26-day EMA for December the 14th. The equation for EMA is the close minus the previous period's EMA times K plus the previous period's EMA. The close for December the 14th is $3,647.49, so that will be C here. And then the previous day's EMA, so this is the EMA for December 11th, which is the previous trading day. This point right here is $3,607.06. So we're going to subtract those two values, and what we get is $40.43. Then we're going to multiply that value by K. K is 2 divided by N plus 1. N is the number of observations that we're looking at. Since we're doing a 26-day EMA, we're looking at 26 observations, so N will be 26. We're going to add 1 to 26, so it's going to be 2 divided by 27, and K is going to equal 0.074074. So we're going to multiply those two numbers, and what we get is 2.99. Then we're going to add the previous period's EMA, which again is $3,607.06, and that's going to give us the EMA for December the 14th, or the 26-day EMA for December 14th of $3,610.05. That will be this value right here. Now let's calculate the 12-day EMA for December the 14th. The closing price will remain the same for December 14th, which is $3,647.49. The previous period's EMA will be a little bit different because we're now looking at the 12-day EMA, and that is going to be $3,657.35. So we subtract that value from the close, and we get negative 9.86. We're then going to multiply that by K. Since we're only looking at a 12-day EMA, N is now going to be 12. So 12 plus 1 is 13. 2 divided by 13, we get 0.153846, which is K. We're going to multiply negative 8.6 by that value, which is going to give us negative 1.517. And then we're going to add the previous period's EMA, which again is $3,657.35. And that's going to give us a 12-day EMA for December the 14th of $3,655.83, which is this point right here. And finally, to get the value for December the 14th on the MACD line, we're going to subtract the 12-day EMA for December the 14th by the 26-day EMA for December the 14th, so the last two numbers that we calculated, and that's going to be $3,655.83, subtract $3,610.05, the value is going to be $45.78, which is this point here on the MACD line. Now that we have the value on the MACD line, we can find out the value on the MACD signal line for December the 14th. It's going to be the same equation. The MACD signal line is a 9-day EMA of the MACD line. So we're going to use the close, which will be $45.78. And then we're going to subtract the previous day's MACD line value, which is $54.32. That's going to give us a value of negative 8.54. We're going to multiply it by K because we're looking at a 9-day EMA of the MACD line. N is going to equal 9, so 1 plus 9 is 10. 2 divided by 10 is 0.2, so K is going to equal 0.2. We multiply those two values and we get negative 1.708. Then we're going to add the previous values MACD line, which again is $54.32, and we're going to get $52.61 for this point here on the MACD signal line. Of course, you don't need to calculate every point to draw your MACD line and MACD signal line. Most charting applications will have the indicator pre-built in. If you're using this application here in TradingView, just click on the indicator button, type in MACD, and click on it. And there you go. It's going to put your MACD line here and MACD signal line as well. Now that we know what the MACD is, what is an effective strategy when trading with a MACD? One strategy that I've found successful is to buy long when the MACD crosses above the signal line and to close that long purchase when the MACD line crosses below the signal line.